And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
And Pedroia behind 0-2 now. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
So he punches him out and looking at the fastball. Dustin Pedroia goes down to become the first out here in the second inning.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And, folks, I'm locking in today on Ramon Laureano. His calling card, 2018, he burst on the scene for the Oakland A's with one of the best throws I've ever seen in Anaheim, throwing an absolute rocket to first base to snag an out right there. Focus on him. I guarantee you he makes a play in this one.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Laureano makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Batting up.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. It's been a 4-for-12 effort in the series for him coming in. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses, strike one.
You could tell he had made up his mind in the batter's box that he was taking that one with him. Great execution of a changeup. Kind of spoiled his plan right there.
And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down. Here's Chris Davis now. He's 2 for 10 in the series coming into today.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone.
Hey, I don't blame him right there, giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And let's focus our attention on second baseman Dustin Pedroia. They always say the shortstop's the captain of the defense. Well, not on any team that Dustin Pedroia is playing. This guy's nose is in the dirt for 9 straight innings and seriously turns one of the best double plays I've ever seen.
No balls and a strike to count. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Boy, Dero, that's awful scary from a pitcher's standpoint. But what's it feel like when you hit one as a hitter that you know is going right at a pitcher?
Yeah, it's scary from the offensive standpoint as well. You know, you're taught to hit it right back where it came from, but those moments right there make you cringe as you're coming out of the box. We got lucky with that.
But they'll just get the one out here as the runner will get back safely at first.
Batting 7, the second baseman.
Here's Jurickson Profar, and he has not gotten off to the start he had hoped for with the bat. It's been a real struggle for him out of the gate. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Now a hard liner, but foul. The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Laureano is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground. He has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
3-2 to the A's center fielder. Hit down the line at first. Backhanded. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A's strand a couple. They're down 2-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mookie Betts. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. First delivery to him on the way. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
Sets the target low here, and it misses. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Driven nicely into the gap. Betts is going to turn for second. And the Red Sox have something going. It's a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Rafael Devers the next to bat as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed. Strike 1. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a good idea to hold off there as it goes to 2-2 now on the Boston third baseman. And he takes strike 3. Called on the fastball. 1 gone. In now, Xander Bogaerts. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
That's in there. Base hit. Betts rounds the corner and is headed home. He'll score easily as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Roll, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
Into the box, J.D. Martinez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Bogaerts, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Bogaerts takes off. He swings and misses. Throw down. Is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Again, a 1-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. So striding forward now, Mitch Moreland.
Mitch Moreland.
From the stretch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. And it's 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Red Sox settle for just the 1. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Red Sox are out in front 3-0. Now in the box, Chris Herman in his career against Porcello. He's got 4 hits and 10 at-bats.
Herman. Fans, a new season is upon us, filled with hope and optimism for the months ahead. And what better way to stay involved all season long than with a full or partial season ticket plan? Whether you're looking for a handful of marquee games or all 81 home games, we've got a plan to suit every fan's needs. Stop by any stadium ticket window and talk to a representative today.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Behind 0-2 now. Herman, or Herm the Worm, as he's sometimes called. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Standing in now, Franklin Barreto, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. It was a fly out for him to start the home first. 1-1 to Franklin Barreto.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. And a close play at first as he had to go up the ladder to get that one, but he kept a foot anchored on the bag, and that's your second out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lays off 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground to second. There is Pedroia. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. A's are gone in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for Boston.
Digging in, Andrew Benintendi comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1. Popped him up. Over to the left, but playable over in foul ground. He brings it in, standing inside the coach's box for out number 1.
Now batting. The second base.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Popped him up. Barreto over to his right, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter.
Standing in, Christian Vasquez. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. He'll try again, 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. 2 out, nobody on. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball 2. Line toward the alley in left center. Pinder is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Down. Now batting, Matt Olson. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. And this one's too far inside, ball two. Outside, 3-0 now.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Into the box now, Chris Davis.
The batter, number 2.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Chris Davis becomes the first out in the bottom of the fourth inning. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. And a fastball misses there, ball 4. So a runner on first with 1 out now. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Simeon. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A bullet to first base. Quick step to the bag is not in time for the double play.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Jurickson Profar. He drew a walk his first time up. Fastball well outside. That's wide, 2-0. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Well, the pitcher's got to respect that. Third baseman getting dirty right there, trying to save him some extra bases.
Stepping in now, Ramon Laureano. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. Here's a pop-up now. Moreland is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. But the A's inch a bit closer thanks to this solo home run. Coming to the plate now, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Bradley Jr.
Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. And it's 1-1. Has a play, and that's the first out of the inning. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Mookie Betts. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Grounded to short. Simeon's got it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Third baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Ready with another 0-2. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs. But he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Number 1.
Stepping up to the plate, Franklin Barreto. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Chased after that one, and it's 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Right fielder, Robbie.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. And it remains a 3-1 ball game. Digging in once again, Xander Bogaerts. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance.
Xander Bogaerts.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. On its way is pitch number 75. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting.
Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Just a tick behind for a strike.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
That just misses off the inside for ball 1. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. J.D. Martinez goes down for out number 2 in the top half. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. A pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Two and 1 to the Red Sox first baseman. 3 balls and a strike to count to Moreland.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Full count now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends. Matt Olson will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first base line. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way. And this will be off the wall out near the 330 marker. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Row. You're so concerned about it on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And a good curveball gets him swinging for route number 1.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
3-1. Right side, fair ball down the line. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from 3rd crosses the plate. And he'll pull into 2nd with 1 away.
He had 2 men on base, and he delivers a clutch 1-out double to bring 1 home and leave the other 90 feet away. That's what you want from everyone in your lineup, that clutch gene to deliver when it matters.
He'll shuffle it on over to Porcello covering for the out.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Ramon Laureano, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at 3rd. But the A's get a run. Liam Hendricks will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 16. Liam.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrew Benintendi. In previous meetings with Liam Hendricks, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1. Hendricks is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
Pinder is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The batter, number 50.
1 man is out in the Red Sox 7th, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. And a ball 1-0. Looks like a right-hander's got enough to throw now in the Oakland pen. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
3-0 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home-road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes this is a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks. And some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
Brock Holt will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 12, Brock Holt.
didn't quite catch the zone there, ball one. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
Curveball swung out and missed. 2-1 now. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
But he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball four, and it's first and second now with one away.
The center fielder, Jackie.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
The 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. At second, Pierce is over at first with one away. And he takes a look at strike 3 called, and that's as important as they come there. 2 big outs now. So digging in now, Mookie Betts. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Can't do much with that one. It's 1-2. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Steve Pierce will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Into the box, Chris Herman. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command? Even if he's still throwing strikes, stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes to Chris Herman.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
And he gets this fastball over. Back to 3-1 now.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Third baseman Franklin
from the stretch. And they'll play for the tie here as he puts this one down. Throw goes to first here, so it works just as they drew it up, and now the possible tying run is in scoring position at second. Here's Robbie Grossman. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Grounder down the line at third. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Matt Olson will be next. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. Throw comes in quickly now, so that tying run will be forced to hold on at third here, still with only 1 away.
your
Eduardo
attention,
Nunez
please.
will try and
A
loosen up
defensive
here
game
as he'll
for the
take
Red
over
Sox.
at short following
Now
the
for
injury.
shortstop, number
So we've got
36.
runners at the corners here, one away, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olson. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. But this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Now batting.
So stepping
The
in,
designated
Chris
hitter.
Davis. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning.
Tyler
Ladies and gentlemen,
Thornburg takes
your
the mound
attention,
now, and it
please.
appears he's being brought in to
pitching for
face
the
the
Red
right-handed batter who waits
Number
next.
47.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Good work there out of the Boston bullpen. 8th inning coming up. Boston's out in front, 3-2. Joaquin Soria has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready for another shot now, Rafael
Leading off for
Devers.
Boston,
He was sat down
the
on
third
strikes
baseman,
in his last at-bat.
Rafael Devers.
He's set and the pitch. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage, and he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
Behind 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
2-2 the count. The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here's the pitch. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning. Striding into the box, Eduardo Nunez. Lifetime numbers against Soria. He's 1 for 5. Here comes the first pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The 0-1 delivery. And there he goes towards second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. From the stretch. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. A ball and a strike. Hot shot on the ground is short. Simeon's there. The tag gets 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Mitch Moreland. He went down on strikes last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And a good idea to hang close at first as he'll make it back easily. From the belt, the pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
The left fielder, Andrew.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Martinez on second. Moreland at first. 2 out in the inning. Oh, and 2 the count to Benintendi. Here's the 0-2. Soft liner toward first. And no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning. Boston strands a couple. And it remains a 3-2 ball game. Coming to the plate now, Chad Pinder. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. 1 down.
The batter, number 10.
Next up for the A's, Marcus Semien. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. Grounded up the first baseline. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Semien in an 0-2 hole here. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Digging in, Jurickson Profar. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Hit back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1 left for Oakland. They trail 3-2. Ryan Buchter enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. First pitch on its way. And a bunt attempt here to kick off the 9th. Strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. The 0-2 home. Fastball well outside. Lays off 2-2 now.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Popped up. Barreto is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
Now back.
Lou Trevino enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9. At the plate, Sandy Leon. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Leon, a 5'10" switch hitter. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. The 1-1 is outside for a ball. Trevino, a right-hander going 6'5". He was selected in the 11th round back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
3-2 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th. Next up for the Red Sox, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. Nothing in 2 now.
Nope.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefties' hands like that. This one was down 2, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground. Maybe even give himself a shin burger.
And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. And the inning kept alive now for Mookie Betts.
Now back. The right field.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Mookie Betts. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Fouled away. Bradley, the runner at first with 2 gone. Two and 1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter. Two and 2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Grounded weakly to the left. Reined in. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Red Sox lead. Stephen Piscotty will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Matt Barnes is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 32.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. out. He took something off of it there. It's 1-2. Piscotty, 28 years old. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Stephen Piscotty goes quietly to lead off the bottom of the ninth. Franklin Barreto comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Robbie Grossman waits on deck, and he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Back up the middle. A terrible bounce, and it goes right by him. Now a long throw to third. And he'll reach second now with one away.
The batter.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. Career numbers against Matt Barnes. Small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Drilled to first, and he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he catches in with a base hit. And the tying run is going to score here in the ninth, and we are right back to where we started. Matt Chapman will come on now and pinch run here.
Boy, Gabriel, talk about definition.
And here's indication from the dugout of an intentional pass, and that will load the bases here and set up the force at the plate.
The left fielder.
Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
The 1-1 pitch. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Possible winning run just 90 feet away here. One away. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. Struck him out. A huge punch out there, and the winning run stays anchored at third with 2 gone now.
Up next for Oakland.
Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
This is where I think you find out a lot about a pitcher's moxie. No one warming up in the pen. He's in trouble right now. He knows it. Can he right the ship and stay composed?
Hard hit toward the hole. And that is through into left as he delivers. It's a base hit. And they're going to walk off with a 4-3 victory. Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top player of the game. And the man you see here was a key contributor, so he takes it home in this one.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
4 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 6 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.